I'm very keen to discuss leadership, for example, because cricket is probably one of the only few sports where leadership still matters. So you run the show on hands. And being the chairman of the cricket board is the hardest thing that I find is that even though I'm supposed to be in control, I'm not in control. Because I'm sitting on the sidelines and I'm praying hard, hoping that, Babar Azam will not make a mistake and hoping that, Rizwan and Babar, opening pair, will stand firm once again. So you're not really hands-on, and when all your life you've been that, so that really has been a challenge for me. But it's also about developing system and developing process and developing leadership. And I think good systems develop leaders. And I think that is where we have lacked consistency in Pakistan also. And what you see in this Pakistan cricket team is a small Pakistan. So we are, if you look at this team, it has a lot of promise and it has remained upwardly mobile. So, and that's why I'm hopeful for the next 75 years. Because if you have the processes done up right, and if you believe in yourself, and if you've got clarity, I think you can achieve greatness. And to achieve greatness, obviously, you need a strong, thriving system and a very clean environment. Why cricket as a sport for leadership? I don't know how many of you are Leos here in this house. Anyone Leo? Star Leo? So you're a leader, because I'm a Leo. I know that I can lead. So and I'm not boasting, but it's part of our sort of star value. You talk to Sachin Tendulkar, you talk to all these greats of the game. They've got this appetite of a 10-year-old, and they don't seem to retire at all. And I think that is one way to achieve greatness. That you're so much involved in what you do and you enjoy it so much that you become eventually good at it. But cricket is an ideal sport where you can learn a great deal about leadership. Because you're the captain, obviously you're not threatened. So because you're not threatened to lose your position, then you can make those important decisions and strong decisions. As long as you have a plan, and as long as there is clarity, as long as you have good environment. The 1992 World Cup campaign, for example. So we were getting thrashed basically, and we were not supposed to make it to the finals. But it was a couple of things that happened. We had Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan as our spiritual source. So every time we'd get thrashed, we put and in those, probably it was CD or a cassette, I'm not too sure. 92 was probably a CD. So we put the CD on and the Qawwali would play. And so instead of thinking about how bad we've been once again, we just listened to the spiritualism of Nusrat, and it gave us a bit of peace. And the other was never say die spirit. So believing in yourself, never say die spirit. And so what happens when you lose in any environment, there is breakup of relationship. And so good leaders don't allow that. So even when you lose, you're making them somehow realize that there is light at the end of the tunnel and this is not bad. And eventually if you get there, then obviously you forget about this.